Day 5. The birthday still sits between them, unsaid. Listen for when Emma stops saying she's fine. Don't translate, just listen.
Cold tonight.
Yeah,
Got worse since this afternoon.
a bit.
You get the rain earlier?
Little bit? You?
Missed it. I was inside till about 5:30. Lucky, I think.
Yeah.
Good day?
Fine, yeah. You?
Not bad. Had this meeting that went about 40 minutes too long. The kind where someone asks a genuinely good question, and the presenter gives you the full Wikipedia answer plus everything that was written before Wikipedia existed, and you sit there watching three people simultaneously go somewhere else behind their eyes.
Ha, efficient.
Very. Real use of everyone's afternoon. What about you, busy?
Pretty normal, yeah.
Good busy or grim busy?
Just busy.
Fair. Have you tried that new place on Grafton Road? The wood-fired one. Someone at work says they do this fennel and honey combination that sounds like it has no right to work and is apparently incredible.
No, I haven't been.
I think you'd like it. Very much your kind of thing.
Maybe.
We should try it sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometime. How's your sister? Still in Edinburgh?
Yeah. Really well. Busy with the kids.
How old are they now?
Finn's 4. Nora just turned 2.
Already 2? Wasn't she just born?
2 years ago.
Time is something else. Does she look like your sister?
Nora? Actually, yeah. Same nose. Same face she makes when you've done something wrong.
She's 2 and she's already doing the face?
Hereditary. Very early onset.
What did you do to earn it?
Nothing. She was just getting ahead of herself. Preemptive accountability.
I like that for her. When did you last go up?
July. Long weekend.
Good trip?
Really good, yeah. Tiring, but you know how it is with small children.
Sleep of the dead when you get home.
Beautifully deep, like being 10 again. My mum came up too, so it was a full house.
Is she still doing the choir?
Joined a second one.
Sorry?
2 choirs now. She says the first one is for the social side and the second one is for actually singing.
That is completely on brand for her.
She'd be delighted you said that.
How's Sarah?
Really well. Good.
Still going with the ceramics?
Massively. She's got a whole corner of her flat now, little kiln and everything. The stuff she makes is genuinely good. Not in the obligatory way. Actually good. I keep turning her pieces over just to look at the glaze.
She went fully into it.
6 months in and you can really tell.
Did she bring anything to... Has she shown you anything recently?
Yeah. She brought a bowl over last week. Really lovely.
Nice.
Mmm.
She brought it to your birthday dinner.
Jake.
Yeah, I figured.
Yes. She brought it to the birthday dinner. It was a really lovely present. Everyone liked it.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Was it a good evening?
It was fine.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I wasn't there.
You really don't need to.
I want to say it.
Okay. Thank you.
But,
No but. Thank you. I mean it.
Emma,
Hmm?
you've said fine about 5 times since we left the office. I've had 2-word answers all week. And I'm not trying to push. I just don't think we're actually okay. And I'd rather know that than keep pretending we are.
We are okay.
Are you sure?
Jake. I'm not harboring some big grudge. I'm genuinely not angry with you.
Okay.
I've just been a bit in my head. Tired.
Tired, or something else tired?
I don't want to make a big deal of it.
Who said big deal? I just want to know you're actually okay. There's a difference between fine and actually okay.
I know there is.
So?
So, maybe somewhere in between.
Can we talk about what's in between?
What do you want me to say?
The actual true thing, not the polished version.
The actual true thing is that I've been trying to brush it off all week and I haven't quite managed it. And now I'm also annoyed at myself for not managing it. So I'm annoyed on 2 fronts, which is a very efficient use of annoyance.
You don't have to have managed it by now.
I feel like I should.
Why?
Because it was last week. Because there's probably a good reason. Because grown adults don't sulk about birthday dinners.
You're not sulking.
I'm not far off.
Emma, you're allowed to have been hurt. You know that, right?
Yeah,
So tell me.
it hurt. Okay, that's the actual true thing. It hurt. I'd been looking forward to that dinner for weeks. I know it's not the most important night of my year, I'm not saying that, but I was genuinely looking forward to it. I'd thought about where I wanted to sit. I called ahead to check the reservation was right. I put on a dress I'd been saving for a proper occasion. And then the text came in and I just sat there with my coat on, reading it. So sorry, something came up. That's not even an excuse. It's a placeholder, it's filling a space where a reason should be. And I sat with it for a minute and then I thought, he wouldn't cancel without a good reason. Just let it go. So I went and I told everyone you'd probably just been caught up at work and it was totally fine. I said it so many times I half believed it by pudding. But then I got home and I just couldn't put it down. And I know that's when I should have texted you, should have just said, hey, that stung, can we talk? But I convinced myself that asking would be making a big deal of it. And you'd think I was being oversensitive, and the whole thing would be awkward and I'd feel stupid for having brought it up. So I went quiet. And then every day after that I went a little bit quieter.
Emma, I'm so sorry. You deserved a real answer, not that.
Yeah,
And the not knowing, that was the worst part, wasn't it?
because with a real reason I could have responded. I could have said, okay, I hope everything's all right, let's reschedule. But with nothing, just something came up, I had nowhere to put it. And when something has no shape, you start making one yourself. You go through the inventory. Did I say something? Did I forget something? Did I do something that…
You hadn't done anything.
I know, but I'd already been through the whole archive before I arrived at that conclusion.
I didn't know you'd be doing that.
That's what a forward text does.
Yeah. Can I tell you the actual thing? The real reason?
Please.
I was in a rough patch that week. Nothing serious. I wasn't in trouble. Nothing had happened. Just one of those stretches where everything feels like more effort than it should. And being around people, even people you love, starts to feel like something you'd have to perform. I don't know why it happens. Work was fine, life was fine, nothing was specifically wrong. I just go flat sometimes and I go inward. And I can't seem to shift it. And I got ready that night, I really did. Coat on, shoes on. I was at the door. And then I just couldn't make myself open it, like something had stopped, inside. I couldn't face sitting at a table and performing okay for 3 hours when I wasn't okay. So I sat back down and sent the text. And I felt terrible about it all evening. Just sat there knowing I'd done the wrong thing and not being able to undo it. Because how do you put it into words, the real reason? I didn't come to your birthday because I felt sad and I didn't know why. Said like that, it just sounds so thin.
It doesn't sound thin to me.
No?
It sounds like someone who was struggling and couldn't ask for help.
Maybe. But I could have said something shorter. I'm not great tonight. Can we move this? 2 words, basically. And you'd have said, of course.
I would have said, of course. And then I'd have asked if you wanted company or to be left alone. And either answer would have been fine.
I know. And I sent the placeholder instead. And that stung you more than an honest answer would have. Because at least with an honest answer, you'd have had something to respond to.
Exactly.
I should have been upfront with you. Even just 2 words. Struggling tonight. I knew it was wrong while I was typing it and I pressed send anyway. Because being honest would have meant dealing with how I was feeling. And I couldn't do that. Because naming it makes it real. And if you ask what's wrong and I say I don't know, I look like I'm being dramatic. Self-indulgent. So I took the exit. The one that looked like it was made of nothing.
Which turned out not to be made of nothing at all.
Yeah.
I'm glad you told me.
I'm sorry it took this long.
No hard feelings. I mean that. I'm not going home tonight still carrying it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, actually. Saying it helped. I kept thinking, if I name the thing, it gets bigger. But it was already real. I was just carrying it around all week, telling myself it wasn't, and that made it heavier, not lighter.
Carrying it alone will do that. You add the guilt of still being bothered by something you've decided isn't worth being bothered by. And then you're not just managing the thing, you're managing the managing.
Exactly. 2 jobs for the price of 1.
Yeah.
And I want to say, I'm not just saying no hard feelings because that's what you're supposed to say after a conversation like this. I mean it. I understand what was happening for you that week. I wish I'd known. I wish you'd told me. But I understand.
That means a lot.
Don't make it weird.
Not making it weird.
Good.
I will make it up to you, though. Properly. Dinner? Somewhere good? You choose where.
You're paying.
Obviously.
Nice place.
Restaurant of your choice. No complaints. No caveats. No, what about somewhere a bit more central? Wherever you want.
I'm going to take a very long time choosing.
Take all the time you need. Just maybe decide this side of your next birthday.
Fair enough.
And I'll be there. That's a promise.
I know you will. Can I tell you something almost embarrassing?
Always.
The birthday dinner was actually really lovely.
Yeah?
Really? Sarah brought the bowl, but she'd also made a cake. Did you know she can bake? Has apparently been brilliant at it for years and never mentioned it to anyone?
No way.
Chocolate with hazelnut bits, and this glaze on top. That was just. I wanted to ask her to make me one every week. And then Dan showed up late. Classic Dan. Got on completely the wrong bus, ended up nowhere near the restaurant, rang me in a total panic from whatever street he'd landed on, and I could hear it all on loudspeaker, and everyone at the table just piled in trying to talk him through the map. It became this whole group project, getting Dan to the restaurant.
This already sounds brilliant.
He finally arrived slightly out of breath and completely flustered, and we all gave him a round of applause, and he looked so moved by it.
He deserved every second of that applause.
He really did, and then he ate about 4 desserts to compensate.
Correct behavior. Fully justified.
It was a really good night. It would have been better with you there.
I know.
But it was good, and when you come to the makeup dinner, don't walk in still carrying the guilt. Just show up. Be there.
Just show up.
Good.
Thank you for eventually stopping saying fine, by the way.
It took a while.
It did. But you got there.
I got tired of carrying it alone. That's the honest reason. Not that you wore me down. I was just tired of being on my own with it.
Well, next time you're carrying something, you can put it down with me early. You don't have to have it sorted first.
Same goes. Next time you're in a rough patch, don't go inward without saying something first. Even a 2-word text. Not great. That's all I need.
I'll try.
I'll hold you to that.
We're both pretty bad at this, you know.
Shockingly bad. We just talked for half an hour about choirs, and ceramics, and children, and someone else's bus disaster, and completely failed to mention the actual thing until we were practically at my door.
To be fair, you were very committed to not mentioning it.
And you were very committed to the pizza restaurant.
Did I make that obvious?
You said, we should go sometime, and then immediately retreated from your own suggestion.
Yeah. Classic panic. I could feel the weight between us, and I just kept filling the space with the next neutral topic.
Same. And every time you got close, I gave you a shorter answer to push you back.
You're very good at the short answer.
I've been doing it my whole life. It keeps everything from getting better or worse. You just sit at medium.
Comfortable medium.
Exhausting medium, actually. If it's out there, at least it can move.
So, going forward.
Going forward, we say the thing. Before it festers.
Before anyone's making intense eye contact with oat bran in the cereal aisle.
You saw that.
I saw you very deliberately not see me.
I was considering my options.
Before that happens again, we just say the thing.
We say the thing.
This is you.
This is me. Good walk, eventually.
Eventually, a very good walk.
Night, Jake.
Night. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, goodbye.
Belated but genuine.
Good night.
Good night, Emma.
Day 5. Here's the language worth keeping. Fester. When you leave something unresolved and it slowly gets worse. Don't deal with it and it festers. Sting. That sharp feeling when words or actions hurt. A vague excuse can sting more than an honest one. Upfront, honest, and direct from the start. Not hiding anything. Jake should have been upfront instead of sending a placeholder. Placeholder. Something that fills a gap without giving real information. Something came up. 4 words that say absolutely nothing. Inward. To go inward means to close yourself off and stop reaching out, even to people who would be fine with it. Clear the air. To resolve tension by talking it through. Jake needed to clear the air. Emma kept saying there was nothing to clear. Brush it off. To act like something didn't bother you when it did. Emma had been brushing it off all week, eating at you, when something is weighing on you and won't leave you alone. Both of them felt it. Put it into words. To find the right language for a feeling that's hard to express. Jake couldn't put his real reason into words. Something came up. A way of saying an unexpected event occurred. Useful, but on its own, it gives the other person nothing to work with. No hard feelings. Saying you don't hold a grudge. Emma says it and means it, but adds, don't do that again. Make it up to you. To do something that repairs a mistake you made to someone. Jake promises dinner. Carry it around. To hold an unresolved feeling alone inside yourself. Emma had been carrying it around all week without saying a word. Rough patch, a difficult stretch of time. Jake was in a rough patch, a rough week, a rough time. Same idea. Go quiet, to stop communicating and pull away without explaining why. They both went quiet. Neither knew why the other one had. Well done for staying in it. See you in day 6.